All right, welcome again. This is Gypsy Road. We're doing a paranormal research. We're going to be searching for ghosts. But before we talk about ghosts, we're going to talk about this high school. Right now, this is called McGraw High School, but this used to be a college. And what's so special about this college, these people live here. So I want to make sure I'm saying this right. This is the first college that ever had a mix white Caucasians and African Americans mixed together at a school, McGraw, New York. This is historical. This is something that people don't talk about enough. And just to prove what I'm saying is correct, what do we know about this?
All right, so this is obviously a high school. This whole community is built around this high school now, but it started as a black university. It integrated and got mixed as it went along. It had the first black professor and black students, very open. McGraw is a community. We have multiple stops here that were actually part of the Underground Railroad. So it's a very, very historical little community here. And where we're going for the cemetery is some grave sites for some of those black African Americans that were here long ago.
And was it, would I hear correct that some of them got pox and that's where a lot of death came from? They got sick?
It was, I think everybody up there is from pox.
Yeah. Yes, there was a disease, kind of like what we just been through last year in a way, a virus that a lot of people got here with the pox. And I don't know what the number was, but what I understand is about over 100 people have actually died being over here. That's where the historical paranormal side is of it. So they're going to be taking us up to where the graveyard of these people who've died of the pox here. And guys, this is also what's exciting about what also came first at this college than any other college in the United States of America. I want to have them explain this. You got to hear this.
This is also one of the first sites that was progressive enough to allow women as professors as well.
And students.
And students.
The first. Bring the camera closer. I want you to get a close shot at this school. It's a high school now, but this used to be a college. The first woman professor? First mixed college? I mean, this is historic. Enough people don't even talk about this.
The entire school now, from this school and our grade school, which is below, have a total around 300 to 350 students now. It's a very small school.
And then up here, somewhere up here, let's come over here. Somewhere up there is where there's a graveyard that our guide is going to be taking us. So let's go. Let's continue. Okay. So you can look around, look at the camera. We have to go through the yard. This is the baseball field, and over here is where the graveyard is. So follow us. This is so exciting. Hey guys, I do have a digital voice recorder, so I'm going to try to capture whatever voices I could get. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Guys, this is going to be the excitement of your life. What if we do catch something? What if we see something? It's going to be great. Press pause. Okay, now we're going through whatever this is. I don't know what this is. So over the hill, there's supposed to be a graveyard. And if I die of a heart attack, I love you all. And keep an eye out. I've heard, people have heard voices from these woods. So then there is one of our guides. He's helping us find this graveyard.
We got a steep hill to walk, guys.
Okay. Now,
You gotta remember, pox was very scary, so they got them far away from everything.
come here. Okay, come here. Come here, camera. Look up this hill. The reason, like Justin McDowell have said, when people got sick and when they had to bury them, they had to go far because they're afraid that other people will catch it. So that's why it's almost like, I don't know, a mile, 2 miles away from the school. So it is a walk. It's not a picnic.
I wouldn't take a picnic up here
Now,
either.
you heard a few stories from students that when you guys walked down here before, you actually heard voices. Was it, well, first question is, do you know if it was a female voice, a male voice, little kid's voice, or it was just too hard to know? But
Too hard to know.
Too hard to know? Okay.
So there's been signs of screams. So right here where we're standing, just below us is the street that we turned on coming in, which probably you don't have recorded, but it's completely residential just below these woods. And they typically have heard a lot of screams from up here, some just general conversation up here and coming up here and finding nothing. And those houses right below us, they tend to not be able to keep people in them. They move in and out quite a bit.
And there's probably a lot of college kids that naughty things out here. They might be hearing it in those houses too. Just saying. We don't know, but we've heard stories like that. Hey, why can't ghosts have orgies? I don't know.
Oh. I ain't afraid of those ghosts.
Yeah, we're not afraid of those ghosts. So, if you wanna, you can pause. Okay, guys. You guys sound like out of breath, right? That's because I am. This is a steep hill, but look over there. Can you see the white fence? Mm-hmm. That's the graveyard. That's where over hundreds of people have died and been buried. So I'm not saying, nobody's here saying that the voices that people are hearing are actually from here, but over 100 people dying of pox. These people were 18, 19, 21, going to college. Their life was ended too short. Now, I don't know if they're moms with children.
There's families in here.
There's families in there. Families, kids, I mean, it's just horrible. So, come up here.
Now, for the camera, remember, what we're going into, paranormal will use your electronic devices. So if things start going hazy or something, that is part of what happens. So just be aware of that. Don't go scary if you start seeing that and you're not doing anything. That can happen.
Okay, come on up here. I should call this the ghost diet. We've been on a Bigfoot diet. This is like a ghost diet.
Make sure to be careful. You don't want to disrespect her.
Right, you gotta be respectful. Now,
Make right here.
there's 100 or so people in this small little area.
Okay. Come here.
1800.
Now, look in here. Now, you don't see a lot of stones, but over hundreds of people are actually buried in here. And the rule number one you always gotta have is you gotta have respect for the dead. Flat out, doesn't matter. Because if you don't have respect for the dead, then why the hell are you watching me in the first place? So I'm gonna go in there, we're gonna look around, and I'm gonna try to answer some questions. And then at the end of the show, I'm gonna try to analyze to see if we catch anything. But if we don't, doesn't matter. This is historic. Historical, I mean, God. You guys remember what year this pox might have hit?
Well, this stone right here is died 1851. This person died in 1851. He was 21 years old. It's dedicated to E. Blake. Okay, so that particular one is 1851. You're looking in that kind of range for.
Yeah. Catch. Look at the stone right here. Come here. Come here. Dedicated to E. Blake of Kingsville, Ohio, who died November 2nd, 1851. I'm gonna turn on my recorder and I'm just gonna ask a question. This ain't science. You know, I'm not guaranteeing I'm gonna catch anything, but hey, you gotta try, right? Hi. Is there unfinished business? No, that's a stupid question. I'm gonna do something bad. That was dumb. That's idiotic.
Anybody here today?
Are you here today? Are you here with us?
Wait.
If yes, is there anything you want to say to any one of us? We're here to show you respect. We appreciate the fight you guys done for the school to make it the first integration school, the first female school. What you guys did was history. And it's just sad that a pox came and took a lot of you away. So, is there anything you want to say to any one of us? And then let's come over here. And if I capture something at the end of the show, I will try to find all the findings.
Do you go by your name?
Oh my God, my last name is Wood. You guys all know this. This last name is Wood. I did not know this. Does it mean anything? No, but it's very cool. It's very cool. Let me see what it says. Born in spring 1830.
Died 1856. Looks
Most
like
of them
March
died young.
Oh, this, whatever that.
1830.
1830.
Oh, actually, this is two people. This is a date June. No, born June 18, 1830, and died 1856.
And guys, I'm just going to keep the recorder on, and I'm just going to analyze the whole recorder. I'm not going to stop it, just in case any one of these spirits want to talk to us, they can.
So only 26 years old, Ezekiel Wood. Ezekiel.
And you never know, we might be related, same last name. I mean, our family came through New York in history, so you never know. And like I said, you don't see a lot of stones, but there's hundreds of people buried here.
There's actually a lot of hidden ones under the ground.
Died June 1st, 1850. LG and Spring. LG and Spring.
Hello, we're your friends. We wanted to see if you wanted to say anything to us.
We would like to learn from you. Is there anything we can learn from you?
Who is your best friend?
Yes, that's a good question. Who is your best friend? Tell us what your favorite color, your favorite number. We just want to know you're here with us.
What did you die of?
So this is All Central Scott College. If you can see, this was, I can't read this part, but it's Central College. McGraw Central College, maybe. And as you can see here, it says of smallpox, died of smallpox.
Smallpox. And look here, you got a couple stones here. I mean, those are hard to read. We got a small one, and now that's got to be recently put there. That cross, that's not old. You can tell.
Like the Historical Society is trying to mark what they
it.
can. This last name is Purvis.
It's Joseph Purvis.
Yes. Did you hear what he said, people? They're trying to mark this as historic. So we need you. I don't know, send emails telling you're behind them. Pressure counties, pressure the state to recognize this, because what they did here was just marvelous.
There's bugs on me.
And we got bugs on us. Do you like bugs? And what's the name of that organization they can support?
McGraw Historical Society.
McGraw Historical Society. So send me an email saying we were backing you guys up. Ask them, is there anything we could do? Anything we could help with? Because this is historic, man.
I've
During
seen McGraw,
Civil
New
War
York.
McGraw, New York.
Near Civil War time, too. This is...
It's the 1850s. It was 1850s. Can we set the recorder on top of a stone and just see if we get any messages?
Yeah.
Do that.
Just right here.
Make it be quiet.
Is there anything you'd like to say to us? Anything you want, doesn't matter. We're here to share your world, your information. This is your chance to let us know.
We want to help bring back what you guys did.
Hey guys, we're not here to do like try to, trying to scare ghosts up and all that. We have respect for the ghosts. We have respect for this place. The actual name of this cemetery is called Black Cemetery, and it's outside. It's connected with the high school, but it's up a hill. So if you guys are ever in McGraw, New York, show respect. Bring flowers, show respect, because these people deserved it. Nobody deserved to die this young and all that. And I want to thank our host for taking us up here, showing us this. This is something that I would never even know it existed. It wasn't for these guys. What information you learned about this person here? You just said about this person died in 1850, but you said the pox hit when?
1853.
So technically 1853 is when the pox hit. So not everybody here died from the pox. There is some people who died, we don't know what they died from. We just don't know.
But they're here in this location because of the historical significance of the school and being with the black college, and being in that time, the 1850s and 1830s, unfortunately in our history, it wasn't good for African Americans. And they had opportunity here, which is great about this small community, is that they had opportunity here and grew. It's unfortunate this is so far up and out of the way that, so again, the McGraw New York Historical Society is trying to help build this back up so it can be a nice place to visit. But this is they're definitely in a very peaceful place of rest, which is very nice.
And I want to say thank you for taking me up here. I want to thank you, and we're going to have our guests here have the last word.
Everybody here did die, like they were a part of the college, though. That's all I know.
So everybody had a part of the college, even though they might not all die from the pox, but they all were part of the college. And this is great historic, and I want to appreciate these two for bringing us up here. And beyond that, I'll see you guys next on the Gypsy Road journey.
I guess it is a good thing that the school is still teaching the young ones about this.
And that's the best thing part. It's still a school.
Right.
And now it's high school, and hopefully the historic society brings more history into the schools.
Right.
So people learn their area, the environment that they live in, and how great this school. It was just brave.
Yeah. Underground Railroad, pioneering unification for African Americans in the schools. Our community is a very, very nice community.
If you search it up, there is an old picture of the first graduating class of that college.
And not every history is in the cities, like New York City and all that. There's history everywhere. You just got to be willing to search for it. So beyond that, we'll see you next in the journey into the unknown.
I think it's very important. Mary introduced you to the three black professors. I think it's very important. It's the issue that really is quite excited about the whole process. And that is that no other college in the United States, recognized college, had three black professors teaching with white professors, teaching white and black students, male and female, together. It was the first time in our nation that happened, and it was in Cortland County in McGraw.
And I don't know if Gypsy Road allows us, but I'm going to say it. You can cut it out after. But I do know the local McGraw Historical Society is working to improve that as a historical site to visit. So if anyone out there wants to help out, look up the McGraw Historical Society and can donate to them.
And you saw it here first.